Laney and Morgan County faced each other Saturday in the semifinals of the state playoffs. These teams have a lot of history. You're talking about the number one team in the state this year, Laney, most all season, versus the defending state champs. These teams have a lot of history. 4 years ago, when Laney won the state championship, who did they go through in the Elite Eight? And who was the team's best player at that time? Probably freshman Tookie Brown. Well, here this year, they meet in the Final Four. And as I've said twice now, these teams have a lot of history. And Saturday's game was a historic game. Can't imagine a better high school basketball game. It all started when Laney made a fast run, got up, I believe it was 9-2, making shots, looking comfortable. But it became clear right away that Morgan County would not go away. Tookie Brown, I mentioned him a second ago, Mississippi State commit, looked good early, getting to the foul line, made a shot, made an unbelievable move that kind of cleared the rebounding lane for Jalen Ingram, another Division I player at Morgan County who's a junior this year. So it was evident we would have a game, and then one more run at the end of the first half gave Laney a 32-24 halftime advantage. Again, Laney looked good. They were defending everything that Morgan County, the times they were successful offensively, it looked like they had to work extremely hard for it. So Laney appeared to be in control going into the half. In the third quarter, an absolute explosion by Tookie Brown got Morgan County back into it. This three-pointer at the buzzer of the third quarter, I believe, narrowed Laney's lead to 1, but so much happened before that, and I'll try to do that some justice. Tookie Brown was denied all over the court once again by Zep Jasper for the third time this season. And it was very difficult for him to get the ball. And when he did get the ball, as you can see, Laney swarmed him. And at this point in the game, I said to myself, I'm going to write about this play because it seemed to be indicative of Laney's swarming defense probably being too much for one man to handle, or one young man to handle. And so you see him, he passes out of this one. The next play, same exact action, and Tookie kind of does this rip over thing and shoots a fall away three into the bench. When he did that, something clicked with me, and I thought that that there was more to come, and there was more to come. Tookie Brown made shots, he made plays. He scored 32 points in the second half. That's 2 per minute, as my friend Keenan Mann reminded me of Saturday, and he's just amazing, absolutely amazing. But it is a testament to how good Laney is that they battled so hard and stayed so close in the face of such a performance. So you had Zep Jasper getting to the basket, making big shots. Jayshawn Brooks made a big shot in the fourth quarter. Tommy Smith, in both the first half and the second half, came in and made huge contributions. So this isn't a Laney lost situation. This is a Morgan County won, and Morgan County won with what had to be the defending state champions' best performance, I would have to say, in the last 4 years. But I mean, I don't watch all the games, so I'm no expert. But I just look at it and say, how could a performance be any better? Not just Tookie Brown, but Jalen Ingram, and the name escapes me, but the shooting guard who will be at Florida Atlantic, a Division I player. I think his last name's Brown from Morgan County. So hats off to those guys, but also hats off to Laney. The last little thing I'll show as far as explaining a segment, when Laney was fighting so hard to capture this game despite what they were up against, and Zepp Jasper would make a shot and Christian Keeling would make a shot, it was you. Tookie would come right back and they would throw it out. They did a great job of getting him out into transition where he couldn't be doubled and tripled and have so much traffic to work through. And it was just, I can't believe that any high school player in our state has been more valuable to his high school basketball team over 4 years than this young man, Tookie Brown. So hats off to you, young man. Hats off to Buck Harris and the Laney Wildcats. Hats off to the Laney seniors, Jayshon Brooks, Jervon Walker, Jalen Taylor, Tommy Smith, Taekwon Wilson, Nick Myers, and Rico Merriweather. And I sure hope I didn't miss anybody. What a great season. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing everybody in the gym this season. I'll be back this week for more. The Laney girls will play in the state championship game. I will give my report on their semifinal game. But for now, again, it was great seeing everyone in the gym. I'll see you soon.